911 Communications, call taker Molina. How can I help you? I started working with the city back in January of 2008. I came in on the entry-level position of a 911 call taker. Then I moved to the next step, which is fire dispatching, and then I moved on to police dispatching. That was about 5 months of training.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Ultimately, my title now is 911 training specialist, and what my focus is training the new call takers that come in. They have observed an incident. They're not directly involved. They work one-on-one with me in the training room, and we learn the emergency telecommunicator course, which are just basic caller management. How do we collect that information? How do we calm down a hysterical caller? Remember yesterday when we listened to that audio of the female that called in a traffic accident, right? And then what did her voice do? Started whispering. That right there should be a red flag. Something's going on along with everything. One of the first calls that I took as still a new telecommunicator with my trainer was of a mother calling, crying hysterically, as you would expect a mother to, because her baby was not awake and not breathing. Just hearing that in my ear, I was not used to that, so that was really difficult. I couldn't make out the address that she was saying. And my trainer had to help me then, so that was something very challenging. And I think I just keep that in the forefront of my mind. Because I have to realize that as I'm training the new call takers now when they come in, and tell them about what that may be like that first time they get that type of call. Sometimes it becomes overwhelming responsibilities, so many new things, everything at such a fast pace. And normally when citizens call 911, they're not having a very good day. It's one of their worst moments. And we take that in, hour after hour when you work in the call center. And it can be a lot of negativity all at once. But we are here to help. We got to understand that before you didn't cause anything to happen, you're just here to try to bring a solution or at least get help to them. Sometimes we, if it's like involving the death of a loved one, nothing we really do can make that better, but at least we can do it with empathy, good customer service, and get them some resources on the scene to assist.
Fayetteville 911, what's the address of the emergency? So you see it's wireless, not a phase 2.
On an average day, they take anywhere between 12 to 1,500 calls a day.
That, address for verification, please?
We process calls for fire, police, and medical emergencies. Now, out of this center, we dispatch. That means we send help. We talk over the radio to the units to send help for the Fayetteville Police Department and the Fayetteville Fire Department. So when we get that medical call, we put it into what is called our CAD system, our computer-aided dispatch. It's the software that we use to input calls, manage our responders, and things of that nature. And Cumberland County uses the same system we do. So when I put that call in, if I took a medical call, they see it and they automatically can start sending an ambulance response if that's what's needed. We have protocols for medical calls, fire calls, and law enforcement calls. Depending on that type of incident, these protocols lead us to ask questions in a specific order so that we get the most important information first, and then we go from there. Everything is set in a precise order. While we're asking these questions, we can have help already started. Further information, okay? Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. You're welcome. I guess working in a comm center is very different from any other job that you'd possibly have. And I wasn't used to the environment, the fast pace, and I just enjoy being able to help someone now transition into being able to do it. Just remember, just because it's a duplicate incident doesn't mean it's always going to be from the same person, like in a vehicle accident. We don't get told very much how important we are, and we don't get many, awards and credits and this and that and thank yous. We don't, but it is a very fulfilling job when you know you can help someone. Sometimes we don't know whether we saved the life or not, because we get like half of the story. We don't know the end from there. But it still feels so good that you were able to calm someone down, be there for them in the worst time, and just be able to guide them through those CPR instructions or anything that they needed at that moment.